On today's episode, we're going to open a pack of 1993 Topps Series 1, outside chance for a Derek Jeter, and 1994 Studio on today's Junk Wax Genius. Thank you for being here today as we open 1993 Topps Series 1 and 1994 Studio on the channel where we open old baseball cards and talk about it. Thank you for joining me. Hope you're doing well. Did you see yesterday's episode? Did you see the day before that? Or the day before that? Or the day before that? We've got hundreds of these for your viewing pleasure. And today's episode begins with Mike Devereaux. Got to get that angle just right to read the foil, but you can sheet and read the jersey over his shoulder. Mike Devereaux. I wonder, they've got like some of these like prop-looking lockers. I wonder if they just had those ready as backdrops in case like the actual Mike Devereaux didn't want you shooting in front of his real locker. I wonder. Andujar Cedeno, but then some of these look like they're actually being used. Chris Hammond. Bo Jackson, fantastic. Ricky Henderson, Ricky's favorite player. That's cool. Turner Ward. Ray Langford, Kevin Mitchell, what's going on there? We've got Chad Curtis, Tino Martinez. Like that looks like a real locker. Some of these look like they're fakes. Who's that? Pete Incaviglia. And Rod Beck with his Fu Manchu. All right, nice cards. We got Bo and we got Ricky. Emphasis on the get to know ya kind of stats. Career totals, some basics. Not bad. Great gloss. You can see the studio lights. Good stuff. All right, let's get into our headliner. It's 93 Topps Series 1, 15 premium cards, 1 gold card in every pack after the success of the gold card promotion in 92, where those were basically like 1 per box, unless you won the contests, which were easy to win if you could cheat, so it was a whole thing, and Topps figured, well, let's just give them 1 per pack. All right, here we go. Our gold card is not the Derek Jeter. We're still going to look at every card, though. Larry Walker. That's a nice one. I like that a lot. Gary Carter, Hall of Famer Gary Carter. He's the catcher, not the base runner. But the base runner is Hall of Famer Fred McGriff. How about that? Bernard Gilkey, Andres Galarraga, Rene Gonzalez. There's our gold card. It's Mike Schooler. Nice. Jeremy Hernandez. Our checklist. I'm not going to read all the names. It's card 396. I know that I have card 396, though. So it's like checklist cardception, where the card appears on the card itself. The Eck, another Hall of Famer, Dennis Eckersley. Franklin Stubbs. Mark McLemore. Dick Schofield, Lloyd McClendon, and Eddie Taubensee. Eddie Taubensee, part of that, the trade that sent Kenny Lofton to the Indians. How about that? All right, pretty good cards out of this pack too. Some actual Hall of Famers. Thank you for watching. And come back tomorrow. We'll do completely different packs tomorrow. 2 a day, minimum. Maybe there'll be some specials, maybe some other things going on. And we'll see you then. Thank you for watching Junk Wax Genius. All right, are they gone? Did everybody go? All right. All right, here we go. Andre Dawson, Rene Gonzalez, Keith Miller, Derek Bell, Todd Steverson, Frank Viola, Wally Whitehurst, Ert Knudsen, the K's are silent, Dan Walters, Rick Sutcliffe, Andy Van Slyke, Paul O'Neill, Mark Witten, Chris Nabholz, Todd Burns, Tom Glavin, Butch Henry, Shane Mack, Mike Jackson, Henry Rodriguez, Bob Tewksbury, Ron Karkovice, Mike Gallego, Dave Cochran, Jesse Orozco, Dave Stewart, Tommy Green, Ray Sanchez, Rob Ducey, Brent Main, Dave Steeb, Luis Rivera, Jeff Innes, Scott Livingstone, Bob Patterson, Cal Ripken, Cesar Hernandez, Randy Myers, Brooke Jacoby, Melito Perez, Rafael Palmero, Damon Berryhill, Dan Serafini, Daryl Kyle, J.T. Brewitt, Dave Rigetti, Jay Howell, Geronimo Pena, Greg Hibbard, Mark Gardner, Edgar Martinez, Dave Nilsson, Kyle Abbott, Willie Wilson, Paul Ossenmacher, Tim Fortuno, Rusty Meacham, Pat Borders, Mike Greenwell, Willie Randolph, Bill Gullickson, Gary Varsho, Tim Hewlett, Scott Ruskin, Mike Maddox, Danny Tartable, Kenny Lofton, Gino Petrali, Otis Nixon, Jason Kendall, Mark Portugal, Mike Pagliarulo, Kurt Manwaring, Bob Ojeda, Mark Clark, John Kruk, Mel Rojas, Eric Hansen, Doug Henry, Jack McDowell, Harold Baines, Chuck McElroy, Luis Soho, Andy Stankiewicz, Hippolito Pichardo, Joe Carter, Ellis Burks, Pete Shurek, Buddy Groom, Jay Bell, Brady Anderson, Freddie Benavides, Phil Stevenson, Kevin Wickander, Mike Stanley, Yvonne Rodriguez, Scott Bankhead, Luis Gonzalez, John Smiley, Trevor Wilson, Tom Candiotti, Craig Wilson, Steve Sachs, Delino DeShields, Jaime Navarro, Dave Valley, Mariano Duncan, Rod Nichols, Mike Morgan, Julio Valera, Wally Joyner, Tom Henke, Herm Winningham, Orlando Merced, Mike Munoz, Todd Hundley, Mike Flanagan, Tim Belcher, Jerry Brown, Mike Benjamin, Jim Leyritz, Ray Langford, Devon White, Jeremy Hernandez, Brian Harper, Wade Boggs, Derek May, Travis Fryman, Ron Gant, Checklist 1 through 132, Checklist 133 to 264, and Checklist 265 to 396. Got it.